Hello everyone, welcome back to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. My name is Joseph, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video, or hit the thumbs down if you don't. Also, if you enjoy the contents of this channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already. So for today, we'll be taking a look at Beedrill from the Chilling Reign set. But before that, don't forget to look for MARNIE throughout this video. It may pop up for just a second, so keep your eyes peeled. Again, these code giveaways are compliments of the PTCGO store.com. If you want to purchase PTCGO online codes, there will be a link in the description below, or use my promo code KNIGHT22 at checkout for a 5% discount. Thank you to PTCGO store, and thank you all for your support. So now let's take a look at Beedrill. Beedrill is a stage 2 Pokemon with 130 HP. It is a grass type single strike Pokemon with 1 retreat cost and is weak to fire. It has 2 attacks. The first one is Persist Sting for 1 grass energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, it is knocked out. No questions asked. As long as your opponent has a special energy on it, it's instantly knocked out, and you get however many prizes that Pokemon gives up. So this will be the center of our deck build today. Just use 1 attack for 1 energy to knock out everything that this Beedrill comes face to face with. It also has a second attack, Jet Spear, also for 1 grass energy. It will do 110 damage, which is not bad for 1 energy, although you have to discard an energy from this Pokemon. So it's a good backup attack, especially if your opponent doesn't use any special energy. But we're only going to have 2 of this in our build, because we're also going to partner that Beedrill with this Beedrill from Team Up. It has the same stats as the other Beedrill, but it has the attack Destiny Stinger for 1 grass energy. You can use this attack only if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, and then both active Pokemon are knocked out. So this Beedrill will get knocked out. You give up 1 prize card, but hopefully your opponent's active Pokemon will give up more prizes in exchange. So to satisfy the requirement of damage counters on this Beedrill, what we're actually going to do is use Old Cemetery Stadium. Whenever any player attaches any energy card from their hand to one of their non-purple type Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So if your opponent doesn't use any purple Pokemon, this will also put damage counters on their Pokemon. But also, that will put a damage counter on Beedrill when we attach an energy from our hand to this Pokemon, fulfilling that prerequisite. And then we can use Destiny Stinger, and any Pokemon that this attack is used against, it will get knocked out as well. So 1 attack, 1 hit KO for 1 energy. The only real challenge is getting that damage counters on this Beedrill. So suppose your opponent uses Chaotic Swell. We're going to use Flannery to discard a special energy on one of your opponent's Pokemon, or discard a Stadium in play. So be careful with this one. If you want to keep a special energy on your opponent, just don't use this for now, and then you can use this Beedrill to use Persisting to knock them out. But we're using this mainly to discard a Stadium in play, so that if your opponent uses a Chaotic Swell, we can remove that with Flannery, and then you can use your Old Cemetery, and then we can set up our Beedrill to use its Destiny Stinger attack. You can also combo this Beedrill with Echoing Horn. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile to their bench. So if they have a tag team Pokemon, for example, and you could just put that straight to their bench, and then combo that Echoing Horn with Boss's Order to gust that Pokemon into the active. As long as this Beedrill is set up with a damage counter on it with energy, then you can knock it out, and then hopefully you can use that as a key knockout to get the prizes that you need to win the game. To energize our Pokemon, I will also be using Rillaboom. It is also a stage 2 Pokemon with the ability Voltage Beat. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for up to 2 grass energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, and then shuffle your deck. So this is great for energizing any of our Beedrills, because Even if they just require one energy, it's great to have, especially if you don't have any grass energy on hand. You could use that Rillaboom to energize. And Rillaboom can also attack. You can use Hammer in for 140 for 3 grass and 1 colorless energy. It will deal 140 damage. And also, I'm gonna put in a Decidueye Stage 2 Pokemon with 140 HP. It has 2 retreat costs and is weak to fire, but it has a great ability, the Deep Forest Camo. This prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V or Pokemon GX. So it's basically immune to any attack damage. It will get effects, so watch out for poison damage and things like that. But this one prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from any of your opponent's Pokemon V or GX. So this one can win you games just by being Decidueye, you know. So this is a great backup. We're not going to use this as much, but I have 1 copy of this just in case. It has the attack Splitting Arrow for 1 grass and 1 colorless. It will deal 90 damage. And this attack will do 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So bench damage along with that 90 damage. It will be slow, but it could guarantee your wins in some matchups. And then in this build, we're actually going to use the Orbital engine. So I'll put in the link in the description or in the card above for the basic or the principle behind the engine of this Orbital. So again, this is just an engine, guys. This is not an Orbital. Orbital is not the main character, okay? We're just using this as an engine to get our stage 2s in our bench. So it has the attack Evomancy. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, search your deck for stage 2 Pokemon except for Orbital and put it onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. So this is going to be a great way for us to get all of our Beedrills and our Decidueye and even Rillaboom on our bench right away. And again, I'm going to use Cramorant V to use its Beak Catch attack to search out for any 2 cards so that we can put that in our hand. It's great for searching out our Green's Exploration and also our Triple Acceleration Energy so that we can attach this onto our Orbital so that we can get at least 3 Pokemon in 1 turn. And Green's Exploration will get us the trainer cards that we need. Gets us 2 trainer cards that we need to set up our Orbital, get our rare candy, so that we can evolve right away from Blipbug to Orbital. And also, we can use that to get our Pokemon Communication and even our Evolution Incense so that we can evolve into Orbital right away. And then, I'm also using just 8 energies in this deck. That's why we're going to be reliant on our Rillaboom to get our energies onto our Pokemon so that it will be easier for us to get that energy. We might not get those energies in our hand because we are only using 8 of them, but we also have Viridian Forest to search it out. But just in case we don't get any energies on our hand right away so that we can attack, we can always use Rillaboom to attack with it. So that's going to be the basic strategy for this build. We're going to use Beedrill with the Persist Sting as long as our opponent uses special energy. And also Beedrill Destiny Stinger as long as this has damage counters on it. We're going to be one-hit KOing a lot of our opponent's Pokemon with just 1 energy, 1 attack. And that's pretty much it. The deck list will be in the description below. But what I'm going to try and do is actually split my gameplay footage into multiple uploads. I will show the first gameplay along with this video, and I actually have a total of 6 gameplay footage that I want to share with you. So look out for the other 5 exciting gameplay videos with this Beedrill deck build. So enough talk, let's see how this build works. Alright, so on to our first video gameplay. We're playing with Max Sauce 97. We're gonna have to mulligan here. Alright, cool. We get to start with a Cramorant V, which is perfect for me. We get 1 energy. You know, with Orbital builds, with Cramorant, that's always I gotta watch out for is for a energy that I can attach to Cramorant V so I can use its Beak Catch attack. So it looks like we're up against a Zeraora V and Blaziken VMAX combo. Cramorant is weak against Blaziken, but that's okay. I'm gonna use Pokemon Communication to get my Blipbug. That's always the first setup for me. Put this energy in Cramorant V. Use Skyla. Could get a lot of options. I could get myself an old cemetery so that I can prep for my Beedrill once I set up my Orbeetle, and that will also put damage counters on my opponent's Pokemon each time they attach an energy to their Pokemon. So the usual routine for our Orbeetle build, I just got myself a Greens Exploration and Triple Acceleration energy, and that's the greatest opponent or the greatest enemy of any Orbeetle setup is Marnie. Just messes up our hand, and so we just have to search for it again, and that's what makes Cramorant be okay. I think it's greater than Chimecho because it doesn't get knocked out. They won't be able to retreat just yet, but that's fine. This affords us a opportunity to put one energy on our Blipbug. So what I'm gonna do is again get my Greens Exploration and Triple Acceleration. We already have Orbeetle. So with Greens Exploration, all we need is a rare candy. Basically, that's gonna be our whole setup, and then we can get 4 Pokemon straight to our bench, and that's how much space we have on our bench anyway. So it's great setup. That stall that our opponent did with the Marnie didn't really mess us up. It just got us in energy to set up our Blipbug even greater. So now we don't have to use its Evomancy as much. Now if they boss, I don't think, no, they used Professor, so they can't boss our Blipbug. So they're gonna attack Cramorant V. It's not gonna knock it out just yet, but we're gonna retreat with it in our next turn anyways. But they will be able to energize their Zeraora. That's gonna be a problem. They could get potentially 3. You know what? That's fine, because Orbeetle has 110 HP. It's not gonna be enough to knock out our Orbeetle. They might get 2 prizes from Cramorant, but that's okay. I'm just gonna get Pokemon Communication with Greens Exploration so we can get this Decidueye back to the deck, and we don't really need anything else. I could get another Blipbug though, just in case we need to set up more of our stage 2s later on in the game. But I'm just gonna use Rare Candy to evolve into Orbeetle, and I'm gonna retreat and put the Triple Acceleration and Evomancy. Okay, never mind. Orbeetle already. That's right. We attach energy, so let's just get all 4 of these. I'm gonna get Decidueye because their attackers are V Pokemon, so Decidueye will be immune. And we have 2 Beedrills because they're using special energies, which is great for us. They're gonna Marnie, but it doesn't matter. We don't really need anything in our hand anyways. We have Rillaboom to energize our Beedrill, and we can just knock out this Blaziken VMAX. And we also have Radiant Forest to get our energies, if anything. So we're good. Our setup is pretty good. If they retreat into Zeraora V and then put maybe no, they're not. Okay. So if they put, and they're using all special energy. That's not good for our opponent. Alright, they're gonna knock out our Orbeetle. But now we get 3 prizes in exchange because our Beedrill will be able to knock out their Blaziken. So again, what we get here, we get Skyla. Do we really need anything else? I can use Skyla to get maybe another orb, another Blipbug. Just get an energy here. Attach it on Decidueye. Voltage beat 1 energy to Beedrill. And I'm just gonna Persist Sting to knock out this Blaziken VMAX for 3 3 prizes. Yeah, Beedrill is a broken card. In this Orbital build, it's telling you guys, Orbital is underestimated, but it is a little difficult to set up if your opponent has everything on hand. If they have really good hand, they have like 5 bosses orders on their hand, they just keep bossing your Blip Bug into the active. Or if they have like 5 billion Marnies, then yeah, you're gonna lose the game even before it starts. But it's not every game that you'll have that. So just like any other game, either you have it or you don't. Sometimes it'll be successful, sometimes it won't. But in this matchup, we got it. We got Orbital set up. They can reset stamp, doesn't matter. We have everything on the board that we need. We have an energy accelerator. Yeah, we're just gonna keep using Persist Sting. They don't have energy to attack with the Zeraora. I don't know why they didn't just attach an energy on Zeraora to attack. Not sure what's going on there, but you make a mistake, that will cost you the game, right? So yeah, okay. There you go. Good game. And that's it for the video. Again, shout out to PTCGO store for allowing us to receive PTCGO codes to give away. So if you're looking to purchase some online codes, click on the link below or use my code KNIGHT22 for a 5% discount. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this build. And please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.